What's up, everybody? It is Rustbeard, and today we're going to be talking about a guitar. More importantly, we're going to be talking about MGK's Razorblade guitar and the controversy surrounding it, because I just feel like I want to put my 2 cents in there whether people ask for it or not. And they didn't, but I want to talk about it anyway, and I think it's an interesting subject that I would like to know you guys' opinion on. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Basically, MGK put out a signature Razorblade guitar that has sparked some controversy in just the music scene in general, and honestly, it's pretty ridiculous. And the main argument that I've seen from this guy here, Metal Burb, I'm not familiar with him personally, but according to like Finn McKenty and a couple of other like bigger YouTubers and stuff, they're familiar with him. So I don't know, for whatever reason he's flown under my radar. So he's talking about how I know MGK sucks and people don't like him, but what's up with the new guitar being a razor? It's almost like glorifying self-harm. Schecter, man, the scene has problems with mental health, and making tools that can cause self-harm look cool is actually super lame. Oh boy. Okay, so that's a very big stretch in my opinion, because one, look at the metal scene. Okay, look at the metal scene in general. Look at Cannibal Corpse, and look at Cattle Decapitation, and even like Suicide Silence has some imagery that's just like, it's a lot. Okay, and then of course you got like the classics like Judas Priest and stuff that had the razor on their album cover, and people wearing the razor blade necklaces and stuff like that. It's nothing new. The razor blade has been in the metal scene and the rock scene and the punk scene and the hardcore scene and all that kind of stuff for a long time. And it doesn't make any sense that this is the comment that gets blown up, because, dude, we've had razor blades in the imagery of metal for a very long time, and this just ain't it. This ain't it. Like, I don't get it. Now, hear me out, okay? I'm not a fan of it, MGK, okay? I like a couple of his songs, and just because they're catchy, you know, but I listen to everything, dude. I listen to Rivers of Nile. Like, I listen to a lot of metal, okay? I listen to pretty much any genre of music you can throw at me, other than a couple of, like, very, very obscure, like, subgenres and certain bands that I just don't agree with and whatnot, but I know he's not the greatest person, but to call him out over something like this is a little bit of a stretch. I don't quite understand why people are fuming over the fact that it's glorifying self-harm. I don't think that's the case. Just because, dude, razor blades have been put into the heavy scene, the heavy music scene, forever. They've been a part of the scene for a long time. And for him to come out with this guitar that semi looks like a razor blade, to be honest with you, okay, we could talk about that too. It's ugly. It's an ugly ass guitar, and I don't think there's any denying that. It's pretty disgusting. It doesn't I mean, it looks like a razor blade, I guess, in the general shape, but it looks like it's made out of plastic. I don't know. I don't know anything about guitars, I guess, but it looks dumb. Is it cringe? Absolutely, but dude, leave him alone, man. You guys are letting MGK beef with you over some really ugly guitar that has no bearing whatsoever on your life. I just don't get it. And of course he clapped back, because of course he did. MGK just is going to clap back in general. So there's that. But I don't know. Anyway, the main reason I wanted to start or make this video is because, of course, Ronnie Radke just had to put his 2 cents in there. You know, if there's controversy somewhere, Ronnie's gonna be there. And honestly, I agree with him. Like, dude, just leave him alone. Let him do his thing. Let MGK do his MGK thing. It's not hurting anybody. Is it cringe? Sure. Is it an ugly guitar? Sure. But does that have any bearing on your life? Does that hurt you at all? Does that affect the way that you live your life? No. Is it glorifying self-harm? I don't think so. I highly doubt it. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure MGK has even gone on record speaking out against self-harm and all that kind of stuff, so I don't know where anybody would get that from, other than the fact that they're trying to get, like, just big clout from dissing MGK, you know? But, I don't know. It's just... oh, boy. Yeah, I don't get it, but it is what it is, and hopefully it is squashed here soon, because it's just kind of ridiculous, and people need to get over it, but I just don't want people to continue talking about the fact that it's glorifying self-harm, and it's making people think that self-harm is okay, and that self-harm is cool, and all that kind of stuff, because one, if you look at the guitar, it's obviously not cool. It looks ugly as fuck, and it's $1,500. I think I watched Nick Nocturnal's video on the guitar, and he kind of breaks down the specs a little bit, and he obviously knows more about guitars than I do, but he even said that it is not worth $1,500 as far as a guitar goes. You're literally just paying for the fact that it is MGK's guitar, and that's more of a crime than the fact that it looks like a razor blade, to be honest with you. But anyway, my point is, stop letting MGK live in your head. Stop letting MGK get to your thoughts and prayers at night, and dude, just let him do what he's doing, man. You know what? You guys are all making it worse by giving him the attention that he obviously wants, giving him the spotlight, giving him the just general vibe that he can be talked about no matter what, and that's making it worse than the fact that it's a razor blade guitar, that's for sure. But dude, just let MGK do what MGK does. As long as he's not hurting anybody, as long as he's not hurting himself, as long as he's not like a detriment to society. Obviously, all jokes aside, the satire aside, like, why are we doing this, man? Why are we getting this head over heels about a very ugly guitar that a very not so great person is using and also selling for way too much money? I don't know. It would be different if the controversy was about how expensive it was. If the controversy came out and it was like, dude, MGK made this a hideous guitar and he's selling it for $1,500 and blah 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 blah. Yeah, that would be a fair controversy. Sure, but glorifying self-harm, dude, hardly. It just, I don't do that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I know this is kind of a weird one. There's just some of these things that I have pop into my feed in a couple of the group chats I'm in, and I had a spark to talk about it, because it's just, man, it just blows my mind. It blows my mind that people are this pissed off about it, and I don't know why, because it shouldn't blow my mind at all. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you give me a giant thumbs up, and as always, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It is completely free. I'm very much hoping to get to 500 subs by the end of the year. I'm already almost at 200 subs, and who knows, by the time this video comes out, I might already be at 200 subs, and I just want to thank you guys very, very much for doing that. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the comments that I've been getting. I appreciate all the awesome, kind words that everybody's been telling me. Thank you for all the compliments on my beard. That's always a good thing to read. But anyway, yeah, I would love to hit 500 subs by the end of the year. Hopefully sooner. That'd be even better. But yeah, if you guys could help me reach that goal, that would be amazing, and I would appreciate it so much. And anyway, with that out of the way, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.